Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's the Kanish, and man, did we have some fun today, or at least I heard there was some fun today in Discord because I was not around, and apparently my buddy Stridox had a bad day. So apparently he was fighting our guild, and he went to fight my buddy Whistle, and Whistle had a nice game plan for Coco. We thought we were going to get a top guild, something that was actually going to be a little tough for us to compete against, have a little fun today. But we get Stridox's guild, LZP, I think. So anyway, so he had this great idea, spent hours reruning a bunch of his lower end characters, kind of make people fall into a trap, make them burn some maybe not so good units to kind of lower their tallies a little bit, not make them as deep. So he put really good runes on like level 36 heroes, and apparently Stridox got caught in the web. So what did he do?
And I force closed.
Yep, he force closed. So, listen, he was told by devs in game, in Creators Lounge, in Discord, that they were starting to crack down on the force closing. They don't want it. They know it's an exploit. They know it's a bug. He made a video about it. They asked him to take it down so other people wouldn't learn about it and have unnecessary information out there for people who might not know. Which, it's a little bit of a control tactic. It's good. You have to, there's a lot of things that can happen. You don't want to exploit a game into, oblivion and make people, be able to do things that they normally wouldn't be able to do. Other content creators, including myself, we have force close. I do it in Inferno Dungeon. Fa has said on his stream that he agrees, listen, it's part of the game. But after the game tells you, hey, don't do it, there could be repercussions. And they specifically said, hey, we don't care how much money you have spent in the game. And, he goes on in his video and he's like, hey, I spent this money, I did this, you don't... Listen, buddy, it's not about how much you spend. It's about the overall gameplay for the community. And yes, it's part of the game. It's an exploit. It's a bug. You didn't use a third-party app that we know of. Who knows? You might have something on your phone or computer or, something that we don't see. And we'll never know. But the point being is that you were told on 3 different occasions, and they even asked you to take your video down to not share it. So obviously it's an issue. Once we got word from the devs, from CCG in the Creators Lounge, once they went AWOL on the Discord channel and told people we will be doing bans, but it's not even bans. They even did not even go to the point and say you will not have an account anymore. Just for the record, the developers all told everyone, listen, if we catch you doing this and it's multiple times, like you actually have to be doing it a lot for them to take notice. Somewhere probably even in the 500 time range for them to start seeing it in their system that it's a problem. That your account won't be banned. You can still play PvE content, but if you did an Inferno Dungeon, if you did it in Guild Wars, which they value Guild Wars like I do, where it's really affecting competitive play, even though the rewards are garbage, they're doo-doo. When they tell you something like that, then you should expect to see the screen. And instead of crying about it and then, feeling the burn, if my New Yorkers are out there, they all know what burn baby burn means. But the point being is that if you're going to get triggered like a little snowflake over something like that when you were told repeatedly, that's like, someone telling you, hey, don't touch fire, it's hot. And you just keep touching fire. Guess what? Your hand's going to be burned at the end of the day. And you know what? You got burned. But guess what? You only got a warning. You run off crying because you got a warning that says, hey, don't do this. And you go, I want to. Me. So, listen, you sounded off. You said your piece. You got triggered by me saying burn to my guildie for doing a nice job and triggering an opponent, which is the whole point of what his defense was for. And, we did put that screenshot up on Discord. RX put it up there with Whistle's blessing. I didn't say anything to the contrary because we knew what happened. You even in your video you say, well, they didn't know if I crashed. You knew you didn't crash. You knew what you did. You said it right here. Let's see here.
Let's hear it again. And I force closed the game.
I force closed the game. Guess what? That's like walking into a police station and going, I killed that woman. You're putting handcuffs on me? Why? Anyway, it's all in good fun. This game, it's a game. We're supposed to be having fun. A lot of content creators, we do at our pace. We try and, see what we can do to help the community as best as possible. I have my event coming up July 5th, 2 p.m. Nice little drop right there. Scavenger hunt. You will have 3 clues. Fastest to do it in each time frame. We'll move to the next stage. Winner takes all. Skin pack. I know not a lot of people like to put out money for things in the game that don't give gems. The skin packs are really nice for when you get higher end. Windwalker, you get extra speed, you get extra crit, you get extra hit, or with certain characters, depending on their skin. So it's definitely something that's useful in the game, and we will be giving one out in-game code to one lucky winner, July 5th, 2 p.m. Eastern. We're still coming up with a little more of the details. I'll be putting more posters out as well. But Stridox, bro, gotta calm down. Maybe put a little sleeves up. Arm's not looking too big. Have a good one, guys. Peace. And for the record, burn. Stridox also, not for nothing, he made a little quip about, my videos. It's not a good look that I only have like 20 views. Listen, man, been doing videos for CCG for a couple weeks. I normally stream. That's mostly my thing. But you know what? For not being as good of an influencer as you, I have to say, my influence kind of went pretty far when you hit that delete button. Just saying.